I think that's our first game for next season is Stanford, I think, and we in Stanford. Yeah. Well, for Stanford, shit. And then them niggas gave us like 3 Friday night games. But and Coach Cristobal was like no, we don't want Friday night games. We want Saturday games. 3:30 or prime time, yeah. But also too, Friday night games usually is like we will be the biggest game that day. So don't listen to the crowd, boys. Oh yeah. And I try not to, but that nigga got wheels. He said, I don't like how that quarterback just ran around that corner like that. That nigga got 91 speed, man. Oh, fuck. No. He's a backfield creator. 'Cause I got him in the transfer portal, and this nigga had pull down the anticipation attribute and the off platform one. Mm, that was it too. Jesus. Don't you shake your leg. Mm. Why would you stop? I hate running that thing. I'm gonna be stopping. I'm gonna keep trailing to the sideline. No. Dan ran in. Ran nigga over his shoulder. Mm-mm. No, ooh, boy, I had to adjust it. I had to adjust.
On the bandstand side, this is where we're going to get him second and goal line, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Moving it on the ground on first and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and I love running the football down the red zone. You've got to be able to do it. First down, obviously, is the right down to do. But now, there's the options a little bit more. Substituting a little bit more.
He's got it deep in the red zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. That's when they know
Oh!
he's going to be open. Out to the 36.
Soon as I saw that tackle stand up, I said, "Oh, screen."
Quarterback screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the right guys, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in earned.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
No way to course on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one didn't go well. He was trying to move the chains. He was trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Stanford lines up to fire it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fourth down and 8. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Ready to and the foot down for the first down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see him open. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Needs a little room. And solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the
He's
ground.
like, "Get him."
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know that you're keeping the football. Nice job.
They'll march on third down. Works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Shit, that nigga ain't that big.
Both on the same wavelength. They make clutch
That's a route artist.
And that's practice. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds of thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Oh.
Incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human. Boy, golly, he has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Makes a play. And he's dropped it for a nice gain.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if we can make him miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball on snaps.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but he'll go down for a loss.
This is a defensive line. Everybody doing their job. Safeties, ones, D-linemen staying on task, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
It'll be 3rd and long. And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Canes. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. The
Mm-hmm.
defense has not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And they will come up with the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Thomas back to pass. Fires to the wideout. A target over the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they can muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but at least there's something positive going into halftime. Coaches weren't able to do as much, but they got the first down. Now let's see them get in, move forward, and get faster as we get into this lead.
He can't do nothing but play man coverage, bro. That is all he can do. Even if I try to like with the points and the way his stuff is set up, that nigga he can play basic zone. All he can do is play man coverage
On this drive.
because of his recovery
This
speed.
first half of offense won't go on a high
But if
note.
he get beat, he can recover. But oh boy,
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
How about that for efficiency throughout this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. The 50. He's on the 40. The 20. Pass attempt. Caught. The defense putting points on the board.
If you're laser focused on defense and you're dialed into the quarterback and you're breaking on the football when he throws, you get a lot of tips, you get a lot of deflections, and then
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
Back on the field, and this defense will be careful to protect this lead. I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce
this, the offense is going for it on fourth down.
Might have to change this route. On fourth down, going through the air. Snagged out of the air. Will not get there. A fourth down stop by the Packers.
Aggressive, man. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances. You tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you got to go get it.
Oh my god, boy! It's always one person every game drops a fucking
He
bunny.
did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job booking that football in.
Leaves him with the running back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Hmm.
It's picked off, and they start the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
You know, quarterbacks do not stare down receivers, especially when throwing over the middle of the field. You've got to look these safeties off. That was going to be a small window to throw into anyway, but staring at that wide receiver made the safety's job so much easier.
To the air on first down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on the play action. Just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Good shot on that, and he couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
No,
That would be overthrowing an open guy like that, and that is just a
nah, he the
huge
quarterback just overthrew
for
him.
his team.
Stanford to the line on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
He's putting his high kicking it because he wants a hit.
They've got the safety back. Third and one out of the different color unit. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive going through the air. Finds his man. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line,
No.
There he goes. He's at the 30. The tag. Snap. Once he got some room, it was over.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the strikes that this guy was having? One in that first game, several in the next. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
The officials offer the kneel, and the call accepted. They will take the penalty.
Mm-hmm.
He'll bring it out. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you put a guy like Fournette down, like that switch is usually
Right.
pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Oh shit.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs here on just the second play of the drive, and they made the right call.
A lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Using his legs to buy some time.
Oh boy.
Put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Great job by this defense. They started the drive with the offensive
Yeah,
coordinator
but the thing is,
in the
if he
second
was
offense.
right-handed, that would have been
Keeping him
good.
honest, keeping him
But the fact that
engaged.
my guy's
That's why they
left-handed
took the field and really get the ball
and I
moving.
rolled out to the right to try to make that play.
Stop.
Hmm. But he has off-platform, so
A steady hand.
so it's one of those. If I just get enough power, it can work.
Here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Give to the running back. Breaks a tackle.
Oh boy. Okay.
He's across. Slippery slide. Find his way and reel away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the illumination getting to the end zone. Nice work.
Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, Stanzel. He's got company. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. And he'll get inside. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space. And you know you're going to get it. If you can only get it.
All I see is a little red and white helmet.
Defense has to be out front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. That was a big stop by the defensive backs. They made this one play push the ball a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far, here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Gets picked off, and another empty drive. Back from
best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice having a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller comes in with the interception.
And they kick it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, there are
God damn
no
it.
chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Oh no!
And they get the sack after the drop.
And how about it, man? Just aggressiveness. You've already got the lead. You got a comfortable lead. You're sitting pretty, but this offense, actually, this coach says, I want more. I want to get this onside kick. And not only do they try it, they get it.
Fires to the right and left.
Mm.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
It's a hit and he fires. In the middle, it's Graves. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Let's see if it's sustained after the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Grabbed on the right side.
Oh, nigga, he did that
Unfortunately,
turnaround
they
shit.
lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out. But to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the marker. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Reels it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. Damn good grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to
You
do with
just say somewhere.
knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is moving, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it, and they have to take care of the football. Can't make the catch. Penalty called to his helmet.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
It's nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with.
Ooh, boy, use it. This pocket. Jesus.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single pass. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for
Ooh, boy.
Falls downhill, Marcus Mariota picks up the first down. Stanford now has it in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
You just being mean, 14.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I know we're in the third quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down in the red zone on the goal line, they're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Oh.
Hit it right across the frame to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal of where they were on that 4th down. They decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They like being aggressive.
It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Finds a guy.
Ooh, oh, wow. Good catch. Good fucking catch.
Through the air for the score.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And he added the extra point. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. Gets it across the 30 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
Ooh.
When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback.
differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Makes the grab on third. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 35, and it's set up with a first down. In that loss last week, he just never got comfortable. Threw 3 picks, but much better today.
Much better taking care of the football, just being the leader. He made the one mistake, but did a good job moving on from it, leading this offense, and ultimately getting the dub today.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Again with the blocker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Using his line from Manziel. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I thought you was gonna knock this shit out the air.
Situations,
Cause
it all comes down to
nigga reached over the line. I said, no, he's gonna knock it out.
can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they hit it just enough.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long when he's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
He'll bring it out. Rossi. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just throw it to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and then see what happens in the meetings next week.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
First down and more. Looks like they can get ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh,
Inside the 10. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown. But waiting for the
it
movement
was
on
a
third down.
blitz, cover one,
Well, it's good to finally see this
but I
offense
shaded
get back into
my
position
corner down.
because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things that they run, and this is at least something late in this game
No,
that they can run that maybe
he's a
allows them to
man,
get
but
more yards the next
he
time
took
around.
underneath.
Disputer is out there again, and this crowd is feeling
I
themselves
thought he was
after
gonna
that last
bump him
play.
at least.
He'll bring it out. It's to Serrano. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here's number 17 on the play. He'll bring it out for 3. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They'll start this drive
Oh
moving
shit!
again. Scrambling away. Unleashes Watt.
yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the
Mm.
speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this one by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good run game late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quick completion on the out. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. On the go. Give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming down there. He's got great release, accuracy on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Give to the back.
Oh, that bump on the tight end.
Defense, he'll lose 4.
That threw everything off right there.
Way to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Quickly to the tight end.
Illegal man downfield.
Tries to stop it. There is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
And this offense continuing to score the
Mm-hmm.
football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop it.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the right. Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. He's still in it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical game
Yeah.
passes, incredible. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Kickoff unit has been
I pray that
ready.
receiver don't leave
Got
though.
the lead, and they're trying to hold on to
That
it.
nigga's an elite physical route runner.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Kelsey. Stopped at the 17. He's probably second-guessing that return.
Mm-hmm. Well, so it's gonna be physical route runners,
Defense strides over to the
and
17.
the low key hidden one
He wastes no time.
that can turn.
And that'll be
That can
incomplete.
turn into a contact
Short of the
specialist or a physical route runner is the gritty possession
Games,
receivers.
man, where everything has gone wrong, right? They haven't found a rhythm. They haven't gotten
Or
it
they
going.
can turn a
Every
hella
play
fired
seems to be
fucking
made. You
tight
learn
end.
from them, you try to grow from them. Three things that we're going to show you here today that many people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up at different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space, and the defense couldn't complete it.
Picks off the defender.
He's like, he's like, no. He said, you don't want to do that with this motherfucker.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He throws it.
Oh boy.
And it was worth the gamble. The thrown pass is incomplete.
Trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them, get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job of covering.
Read in the middle. It's
Boy, that
Kelsey.
that nigga is fucking pick hungry, bro.
Looking to be just a couple of inches short.
some of their players, David, coming into this game. They felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room.